Hey, are you overwhelmed? Are you bored? Are you a little sad? Or maybe you're just really overly stressed? Maybe you're totally numb and burnt out, looking for a little bit of a rush. You want to feel something. These are the top reasons we shop our feelings, we shop our emotions. I know I've been there. After you click buy now or leave that shop, that dopamine rush quickly leaves and we're settled back in the same feelings we were before we started shopping. Maybe only actually coming to terms with it when the credit card bill comes in. Today, I want to share with you how I managed to break my habit of mindlessly shopping my feelings. Hey there, I'm Allison, and for the last year, I've been on a journey of recovering from burnout and becoming a conscious consumer. And the habits that I'm going to share with you have really helped transform my life over the past year. And if you're interested in Lowbuy journeys or the things that I've put in place to take up more space than the mindless shopping and infuse more joy and intention in my life, that I think will really help you do the same, I'd love for you to subscribe. So today I'm going to share with you my 3 top tips for stopping this habit of shopping our emotions. So the first habit that really helped transform my mindless emotional shopping is that I would take a beat and I would think through that purchase. I would think through it arriving at my house, having to deal with the packaging that it came in, having to find a place for it in my closet or in my bathroom if it was skincare or beauty care or kitchen gadget. Where is it actually going to get stored in your house? Thinking out the life cycle of this product, of this mindless thing that you are inviting into your home. Maybe like me, you've been trying to declutter your home, have less things like causing distraction and overwhelm in your space. For me, thinking through where is that going to go? How many times am I actually going to wear that item of clothing in the next 3 to 6 months? When I do wear it, what is it going to look like after I wash it? Is it a high enough quality fabric that after I wash and dry it, is it going to still look nice? Am I going to have to iron it? What's going to happen next season? If it's something that's like very spring or summer or fall and winter, the following year, is it still going to be something that I want to wear? Is the quality going to be high enough that it's going to last that long? I mean, because with fast fashion stuff, like sometimes you wash a thing a few times and it's toast. And I don't want to be spending my money on it. I also don't want to have to be dealing with these things. So, really thinking through having to then declutter it. What am I going to do with it? Am I going to try to sell it on Poshmark, give it to a friend, drive it to the thrift store? All of that is more work. And if my emotions that were driving me to want to make this purchase are things about being stressed and overwhelmed in my life, then I definitely don't need to be bringing things into my home that are going to cause me more stress, more overwhelm, another task to do. None of us need more things to do, right? I work a full-time job. I'm sure many of you do too. I'm on a screen all day long, but I still, because I was so burnt out, I would just sit still on screens and scroll and shop and looking for something to like spark some joy or bring some energy into my life for a very short minute. But when I took a pause and I actually thought through like the life cycle of that product in my home, it was a lot easier to not buy it. Because what I realized is that how many times am I really going to wear that thing in the next 6-ish months? Is the following year, is it still going to be something I want to wear? What's the quality like? Okay, if I can't afford like that nice full cotton or full linen natural fabric piece, like I don't want some polyester blend piece that's going to start to pill and deteriorate. Why spend half the price on something that's cheaper rather than just like using what's actually in my closet? So think through the life cycle of the thing, dealing with it in your head, kind of going through a quick storyline of it arriving, finding it a home, washing it, keeping it up, caring for it, and then having to maybe declutter it one day. And all of that effort and work, is it really worth it? And that had helped me start to kind of break out of the mindless drive to just like look for some cheap dopamine and really envision that piece that I'm mindlessly shopping for. Like, what is it going to look like in my home, in my lifestyle? My second tip for you, if you've been following along my Lowbuy journey at all, you know I am a big fan of waiting on your cart. I know you've probably heard about waiting on your cart, but I am telling you, if you are an emotional shopper, you have to put yourself on a ban of like 24 hours, 2 days, 3 days, a week, until you can actually hit the purchase button. For me, I set 3 days. So when I want something, I need to check on my Lowbuy budget. I wait for 3 days before I actually am able to check out. And that's a rule that I put for myself that's helped. But whatever time frame it is, if you are an emotional shopper, you got to put yourself, like, you got to take your foot off that gas of that cheap dopamine rush that your brain is like, yeah, come on, let's do it, this is exciting, forget all that stress and overwhelm, like, let's have some fun, let's order this stuff. And then when it arrives, you're not even that excited anymore because the rush of the purchase has already dropped off. Again, now you have this like box and things to deal with in your home. During that time of that cool off, like waiting on your cart, again, whatever time frame you give yourself, like, you just pull away that impulse of that cheap dopamine rush and see what it feels like. And really think through during that time, use step one and really think through the life cycle of that product in your home. My third tip is, I'm not gonna lie, is the toughest one for an emotional shopper, but it is the one that will make the biggest difference. So now this habit is more ingrained in me, but in the beginning, it was a pretty uncomfortable habit to start. So I just want to be transparent that, like, I'm not saying these things are easy. They are pretty simple, but they're not easy. What has proven to be successful for me is when I am waiting on that cart, I take out my journal and I reflect on the emotions I'm currently feeling. Am I stressed at work? Am I stressed because the state of the world? It's 2025. There's a lot of stress and overwhelm right now. Are you a little bored? Are you burnt out? Are you looking for some joy? So, like, what is the emotion, right? I listed some at the beginning of this video that are the top emotions that drive emotional shoppers. Like, when you are buying your feelings, those are the top reasons why we are driven to go and shop in our very capitalistic society, to fix that feeling. So what I really advise you to do is you nail down which one it is for you. And it can change from day to day because our lives change, right? Like, maybe you're getting ready for a vacation, and although it's exciting, it's also stressful because you have to like clean up all this stuff around your house and make sure someone's like taking care of your pets or watering your plants or this or that. So is it stress? Is it overwhelmed with work? Is it just burnout because life is hitting you from all angles? Like, whatever it is, like, nail that emotion. For me, oftentimes it came from a feeling of just being burnt out, just really feeling kind of numb to the day-to-day grind of show up, do my job, take care of my home. Like, that lack of like spark and liveliness and joy in my life is what I realized when I started really unpacking my emotions that I was feeling. And so then what you do, first, nail down the emotion, have some time with yourself and really question, why are you feeling drawn to buy that set on Amazon that you don't really need, but for some reason it feels really exciting and you want to put it in your cart and purchase it. So what is the emotion? Then when you have that emotion, I want you to journal on, like, how else can you self-soothe? How else can you bring that energy into your life? So if you're really stressed, maybe you need to go take a nap. If you're really stressed, maybe you need to like set a timer and be like, okay, for the next hour, I'm going to bust out these 2 tasks that I keep moving from to-do list to to-do list, and I'm going to actually get them done. If you're just kind of numb and you're looking for some sparks of joy or interest, can you call a friend and share some stories? Can you put on your favorite playlist and have a dance party in a room that no one else in your house is going to see you? If you are looking for a little break, and it's the easy way to just kind of break from like whatever work you're doing, especially if you work on the computer like I do, can you go make a nice cup of tea or cup of coffee and go sit outside and enjoy it? Leave your phone in the house, go sit outside for 10 minutes and just be with your cup of coffee, looking at whatever you can see off your balcony or porch, or maybe even a window if you don't have any outside space. These moments feed the feelings that the cheap, easy way is to just go buy a thing. But it doesn't actually get at the root because it's a very quick fix that doesn't last. But if we start to actually see what emotions are driving us to do the mindless shopping, and we look and dig for ways to soothe it, like taking naps, taking intentional breaks with our time, getting some things done that are lingering and stressing us out, these are the real ways that you can start to soothe and heal those emotions, so that then you're not always stressed, overwhelmed, burnt out, and just looking for these cheap fixes. You're taking a step back, you're opening your eyes, you're evaluating yourself, and then you're taking intentional action at soothing those emotions. I know it's a lot harder than just like a one-off, and it's a muscle that you can build over time, but I promise you, when you're waiting on that cart, this is the work to do. Think through if you actually need that kitchen gadget, that new clothing item in your home. What is it going to be like to deal with it, like its whole life cycle in your home? That's an easier one. So like if you're not ready to dig into your emotions, like just start there. Might be an easier place to start. I definitely recommend it, and it was very helpful for me. But taking that time waiting on my cart and digging in with the real feelings and changing the habit is the work that you can do to really ingrain this new habit for you. I find now that I don't turn to mindless shopping nearly as much as I did a year, 2 years ago. The impulse will still sometimes be there, but I have a lot of rules and structure around my Lowbuy, which again, you can totally check out if you're interested in some of like the infrastructure that I have to put around myself to help me be successful. But it's also just like practice and really getting at the root of the reason why we're drawn to just go shop our feelings mindlessly. Hope that this video was helpful for you. I hope that you try these 3 steps and really like take back your time, take back that money you work so hard for. Don't just emotionally buy more goods to fill your home that you don't actually need or want. And the reason why you're wanting to shop is to soothe some kind of feeling of overwhelm or burnout or being stressed. I totally get it. And if you want some more guidance on intentional living and taking back your time, I built you a guide. It's totally for free on how to break the scroll, break the time that we spend on our phones and on our screens, to really intentionally take back the time in your life. I will link it in the comments down below, or subscribe to this channel and follow along on the journey. I would love to hear from you in the comments down below if any of these tips were helpful. Next up, you can watch this video, which will help you even more dig into breaking this mindless shopping habit. I hope you have a really great day. Bye.